Okay, let's talk about functional groups. Now, functional groups are very important in organic chemistry. They are the basis on which compounds are named, right? So they're the basis on which we name compounds. So the nomenclature. Also, functional groups are used to place compounds in different classes. And compounds that have the same functional group, they undergo similar reactions, similar chemical reactions. Now, honestly, if you know your functional groups, especially when you start trying to determine what products you'll get from a particular reaction, knowing your functional groups honestly will really, really help you. Let's look at the alcohol functional group first. So, alcohols. So, alcohols, this functional group contains the hydroxyl group, which is your OH group, right? Bonded to a carbon atom with four single bonds. That four single bonds part is extremely important. So let's look at an example of what an alcohol will look like. So here's your carbon, right? It's bonded to your hydroxyl group. This carbon needs to have four single bonds. That's one, two, three, four. There's a reason for that because if it has a double bond, it becomes a different functional group. Now, on these single bonds, you can have hydrogens or you can have carbons. I'll show an example in a second. But if you're going to identify your hydroxyl functional, your alcohol functional group, you're looking for the carbon bonded to the hydroxyl group, and then you have to make sure that this carbon has four single bonds to it and not a double bond, right? Let's look at another example. So another example of an alcohol, let's say we have C. So here's the key again. Let's find our carbon bonded to our hydroxyl group, right? Then make sure that that carbon has single bonds. So this is also an example of an alcohol. Now your alcohols can be classified as primary, secondary, or tertiary. Let's look at that. You can have a primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, or a tertiary alcohol. This is pretty simple to identify. Here's the key. Um, find the carbon with the hydroxyl group on it, right? And I am going to put an asterisk by that carbon. So the carbon with the hydroxyl group is right here, right? Look to see how many other carbons are directly bonded to the carbon with the asterisk. So let's see. This is my carbon with the asterisk. Here I have oxygen, hydrogen, hydrogen. I have a carbon. These are the things that are directly bonded. So I only have one carbon that is directly bonded to the carbon with the hydroxyl group. So this is a primary alcohol. Okay, let's look at another example. Let's say we have this alcohol, right? Again, find the carbon with the hydroxyl group, put an asterisk by it. Then let's circle the things that are directly bonded. Directly bonded here, I have oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, carbon. I have two carbons directly bonded, two carbons directly bonded to the carbon with the asterisk. which means that this is a secondary alcohol. So you know you get the idea.